Good morning, cultists! In our previous episode, we left things off after returning to our capital from adventuring. In between episodes, I did something kinda big. I respec'd a few of my characters using a mod. Before you start throwing full bottles of wine at your computer screens, allow me to explain why. During our last adventure, I noticed that we were struggling with some of the fights, like the Royal Rumble with the Fae and the tussle with Iva the Boneless, for example. Now, that could have been due to several factors, such as my competence, my general ineptitude, or my inability to focus on anything for any length of time. It could also have been simply because I was trying to punch above my weight. But it's also possible that I was using characters with terrible builds. I don't want to force you guys to watch the same doomed fights over and over again, so I decided to eliminate or at least reduce terrible character builds as a possible factor. The other reason I wanted to respec is because it was taking far too long for me to level up my characters in between episodes. When I started the series, I wanted to try winging character development and going with my gut. However, I noticed this was taking hours of my time in between episodes since I have no idea what I'm doing. So then I started using character build guides for some of the newer companions like Jubilost, Ekun, and the Kayesi twins, which sped things up a lot. However, the older companions like Valerie, Amiri, and Lindsay were still taking too long to build because I didn't start out using guides for them. So I decided to finally pull the trigger and respec them. Now, I didn't do this sooner because enabling character retraining in the difficulty option prevents me from getting the achievement for completing the entire game on challenging difficulty. But needs must when the devil drives, so I turned it on and went to Arnorial 8 Eyes to get retrained. However, I discovered that retraining this way actually advances time by a full day, which was a problem because I promised to knock out a few of these kingdom events in between episodes. So I found the respecialization mod and used that instead. It cost me 1,000 gold per character, so it wasn't completely without its downside. The problem with using the mod is that it actually resets everything about that character, including their starting class. So I had to meticulously respec my companions so that they would have the exact same class, feats, skills, etc. as if I used Arnorial services. That actually ended up taking a few hours too, but at least future leveling won't take so long. Knock on wood. In any case, let's actually get into the episode. But first, I'm gonna get some water because that was a lot of jibber jabber. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. So as promised, I did complete a few kingdom events in between episodes. So now our economy rank is 2, and we've also completed cheap publicity with Triumph as well as the Howling Wolves with Triumph. Don't ask me how many times it took to get these results. It wasn't actually that bad, but it took a few tries for sure. In any case, we have some new events. The treasure requests my attention. Right. And also Fey Magic. Didn't we have this before? I think we did, no? A Fey magician visited a settlement and made everyday things come to life. The people seem to be more frightened than amused by the minor and generally harmless anomaly. I wouldn't say it's generally harmless, but sure. So we can assign either Christian or Harem. Right, what about the other stuff? Man's best friend. Some disreputable vendors are offering a litter of puppies found in a troll cave. The whelps may grow into fine hounds unless they tear their master to pieces. Like, troll hounds? Or just regular dogs? Panera, but she doesn't seem to be the best fit for it. 61% chance. Alright, in 14 days. And expires in a few days. Uh-oh. And a true masterpiece. Still Life with Lemon Peel, drawn by a local artist, was celebrated by the connoisseurs and art lovers. Such a masterpiece cannot go to waste. So again, Canera. And 21 days. So those 4 events. Right. So I guess we should put Harem here. 70% chance of success. Go for it. And what else? Man's best friend. Let me see if maybe I can change Canera out with Jubilost and perhaps he'll have better luck. Knock on wood. Let me see here. Man's best friend. Oh no, still red. But higher chance of success. Or should we go with this? You know what? Why don't we work on this? Wait. Should I switch you back to Canera? so I ranked up with Canera. Does that mean that she's going to be the one that's requesting my attention, or is it Jubilost? I guess we'll find out. This could be interesting. It might give... Oh, it's Jubilost. Interesting.
Greetings, Baron. Let's not beat around the bush. You and I simply must discuss taxes. I don't know how often you go to the treasury, but I go quite often indeed, as my service requires.
You just got the job today. By mistake.
Well, there is less and less money in your coffers, while the demands of the barony keep growing. We simply must raise taxes, whether your subjects like it or not. If I were you, I would raise the tax modestly. Of course, the treasury will not be replenished quickly, but the people will curse you significantly less.
Jubilost grins.
Which means you may remain on the throne significantly longer.
Okay. So, pay 2 BP each week. Wow. I have another proposal. We will lower the taxes slightly, allowing the economy to grow in the future. First of all, we need to think of the common people. Right, so... -2 BP per week. Unrest state improves. Unrest state? There's unrest? Barony effect, low taxes, any opportunity resolved by the treasurer increases economy by 1. Whoa! That's actually pretty cool. Or we will raise the taxes by 1/3. I think this will be a fair solution. Reduction to community and loyalty, but plus to economy. Or gain an additional 2 BP per week. Unrest state worsens. Barony effects, high taxes, any problem which the treasurer fails will reduce the economy by 1. Well, we'll be safes coming, so that's not really going to be a problem. Let's think long term though, because doubling the taxes now sounds great, but I don't think money's going to be that big of a problem, so we can just buy all the BP that we want. Yeah, I know this kind of goes against the lawful evil alignment that I have, but again, we need to think long term. I think the mistake that a lot of tyrants make is that they just go full North Korea mode like as soon as they start ruling, which of course just sets a bad precedent and just, you know, doesn't really improve their state. So I may be shooting myself in the foot here, but I'm gonna reduce taxes. Yeah, because the low tax thing sounds great to me. Sure. Unrest. Wait. Did that increase unrest? When your subjects are unhappy, they may become concerned or even start a riot. The unrest parameter reflects the level of stability of the community and the state of your barony. It is stable by default, but your actions as well as the independent events may affect it. There are 7 statuses of unrest your barony can have. If your kingdom prospers and your subjects are happy, your advisors will receive a bonus to the outcomes of the events. Whoa. If the kingdom's stability is low, advisors will find it hard to deal with the problems and take advantage of opportunities. If the unrest parameter drops below crumbling, your barony will be destroyed. Wow. Okay.
At least you are not taking the shirts off their backs. Very well. I shall execute your order, Baron.
Alright, well, hopefully we'll see some growth from this, knock on wood. And by growth, I'm of course referring to the growth of my pants. That's not it though, is it? I think we might have some more stuff to do, no? Right. Okay, so I guess we can't switch Canera back into, Right, okay. So maybe after he's done with that stuff. Oh! Right, because we have this. Or rather, we're at the point where we can actually rank this up again. What the fuck is this? Low taxes. Oh, I see. Oh. Serene. I didn't even notice that this was here. This is the first time I'm noticing anything up here. The barony citizens praise their baron and fully support him. You receive +1 to all barony checks. Nice. Does that mean that the stuff that we're working on now... Did that go up? I think that went up. I think it was at 70 before. Right? So, I guess we can't do this now? Oh, that sucks. Huh. What happens if this kind of stuff happens in the future? Maybe... I did read here that, what's it? In small baronies, the region covers matters of their relations and will ask to assign a grand diplomat when the community rank reaches level 4. So we need to rank stuff up a bit more, I guess. Well, then I guess, since it doesn't appear that we have anything new, let's go ahead and maybe rank up our military stuff or council stuff. So he's working on... No. What's he working on? Loyalty, right? Yes, because he's the counselor. The regent is the one that increases our community. Right. So we can do this, or... Let's actually... Oh. Shoot, I guess we can't do harem stuff. Then maybe we should improve our military too. You know what, let's go for military upgrade, sure. Fantastic. Why isn't it... Wait. Isn't it supposed to just make things happen, like, immediately? Hold on, what's going on here? Why isn't... Ends in 11 days, what? In the world? Did I make a mistake? That's the same event, right? Why isn't it skipping two weeks? I'm confused. Also, we do have a fair bit of BP. I'm starting to wonder if maybe we should try to get our, capital upgraded to town. Because I did spend a bit of time in between episodes reading through some of this too. And it seems that we need at least 6 more buildings, or 3 more buildings in our capital. So let me set some of the buildings to get built now. I think we'll do a longhouse for sure, because that seems to be necessary. Not sure where exactly to do it. Maybe we'll do it here, or should I do it here? Because it seems like we can actually expand how many slots we have as the place grows. Let's build it here. Oh, I forgot that doesn't actually require confirmation. And I think I'll also build a shrine here, because that's free. Or should I build it here? Let's build it here. Fantastic. And maybe one more thing? A barracks would not be a bad idea. Or, actually... Yeah, the stocks give me a bonus to solving problems, so let's build that instead. And no need for this to be adjacent to anything. So I'll just build it in the corner here. Those are the stocks? Some pretty big stocks you got there. Alright, what? Hold on. Wait. The fuck just happened? 2 weeks just flew by. And no one... I'm so confused. I think that was bugged. I think that was actually supposed to, you know, just advance the time by 2 weeks. But somehow... it was stuck? I'm very confused, I'm not gonna lie. But in any case, he needs my attention, and Doomsayer scares townfolk. Oh. Interesting. Alright, well, so are these buildings done then, or are they still building? Oh, they're done. Oh, wow. Okay, so can we upgrade our... Oh no, I think we need to fill in a few more slots here. Oh, I guess the wall doesn't count. And the piers don't count either. Really? Oh, man. Alright, fine. Interesting. Wow, okay, I'm a little confused. I'm sorry about that, guys. I was a little thrown off by the whole, you know, General's Endeavor stuff not advancing the time, as it were. Judging by his flared nostrils and furrowed brow, something has upset Jod greatly. Your Grace, I have here one of your subjects. He goes by the name of Remus. We caught him spreading false prophecies, sowing fear among your people. A strange old man obsessed by visions who you first met on the road not far from Old Lake's trading post. Wait, I met this guy? The old man before you is clad in tattered rags. His gray hair and beard are filthy and matted. Judging by the smell, he has not bathed in some time, perhaps years, and you have to fight the urge to cover your nose. Oblivious, the old man picks at his beard in silence, as if he's trying to catch lice. You're not certain if he even knows where he is. Jod straightens, his face flushing. As if that wasn't enough, Eris still forgive my words. Prophet blasphemed against the deities, proclaiming we must bow to some false god. At the mention of God, the old man shudders and his eyes go wild, almost feverish. The goddess will rise from the forests, from the swamps. You've cut down our trees and drained our marshes, but she will take no more of this. Fall to your knees and repent, and she will grant you a swift death. Your Grace, you have to deal with this madman. I'm the only sane person in the city, this hideous, ugly city. Its stone buildings claw into the soil and think themselves safe, but the sky shall open, and the earth shall tremble, and the city shall crumble beneath its pride. What pride? Eris still have mercy. You will be silent, you fool! And another world shall swallow the ugly city and its careless dwellers, and only the rain shall weep for the emptiness left in their place. I would know more about your prophecy, Remus. We've already met just outside of Old Lake's trading post, remember? Why did you bring this matter to me, Jod? We've already met. I don't know if he really cares. Tell me more about your prophecy, Remus. Remus looks at you silently, nervously pulling at his beard. What is this other world you speak of, and what will happen to the city? How do you know about that? Tell me about this goddess. I would know more about her. Stop talking nonsense, you old fool, or I'll cut out your tongue. Enough about your visions. No, what is this other world you speak of? A different world, fierce and wild, where mountains impale the sky, where rivers change direction, where the very trees talk to the stars. Remus swallows and stares ahead as though lost. The wild world will consume this city, shape it in its own image. It will be the end of all. And how do you know about that? The goddess showed it to me in my visions. She whispered about a beautiful new world. She told me she would heal nature's wounds, but I don't want it. He shakes his fist, threatening someone invisible. I just want my hard candy, damn it! Where can I get a bag of Werther's originals in this place? She must be stopped. Sacrifices. We must offer up sacrifices. Goats or cows or horses, that'll be enough. It mustn't be enough. Tell me about this goddess. I would know more about her. Her fury is like a river after a storm. Her voice, thunder in a summer sky. Her touch as cold and sharp as a sliver of ice. She is beautiful as a dream. Remus stutters, then blushes. It's been 40 years since I've touched myself to full completion. But man, thinking about her just gets me a chub. Like, just thinking about her, man. It's been 40 years since I last longed for a woman, but her. Okay. So we can use diplomacy. So an angry goddess will lay our city to waste because we drained her swamp. She must be a petty goddess indeed, if she takes part in the affairs of mortals even on such insignificant occasions. Perhaps you simply had a dream, or it merely seemed real. I'm assuming it was real, but You know what? I'm gonna take the neutral good option, because I want to take this diplomacy check. And we failed. You don't understand. You are blind, but I'll make you see. Stop talking nonsense or I'll cut out your tongue. Sure. You don't understand. Nobody does. Only I do. Only I can stop what comes. Enough about your visions. It's up to you to decide decide this homegrown Eridan's fate, Baron. I await your command. I already talked about your prophecy. Lawful evil. Ooh, interesting. We've already met outside of Oleg's trading post, remember? Remus gives you an absent-minded look. It seems he's at a loss. Right. Okay, well then we're gonna take the lawful evil option. Remus, by insulting the gods and defying your ruler, you have committed treason. The sentence is death. Take him away. It's a harsh penalty, Your Grace, but a just one. Anyone who preaches fear and causes discord must face the consequences. Jod bows, signaling the end of the conversation. And also it says end dialogue, which to me signifies the end of the conversation. I forget how tall Rigongar is.
Listen, Fabrosi McCortez, remember about recruitment? Well, I did that. We have the numbers, but there's no one to command them.
Rigongar spits through his fangs.
We need to find someone these dimwits will fear and obey. Me alone is not enough. You know who would make commanders? Who we should make commanders? Not those boneheads from Bavoy, who dance around with their pig stickers. No, we should hire spellcasters instead. Our regular bonebreaker troops won't whisper a word against a wizard. They're too afraid of getting lightning thrown in their face. And just imagine what terror they'll bring to the battlefield. Not like those sword lords. Coral mopped the floor with them. Who the fuck is Coral? Coral the Conqueror, sure. So we can hire sword lords and improve our relations, or hire spellcasters and improve our arcane. I'm gonna go with your suggestion, because I have no idea what the better choice is. Hire spellcasters as officers. Great, a couple of fried troublemakers and the rest of your soldiers will toe the line. If you insist, I mean, I don't know if I can actually believe that, but sure. And that's it? Do we not have more stuff to do? Because I thought the Doomsayer thing would actually lead to another adventure, but I guess not right now at least. Great, okay, so we can rank up again. Or... Harem is now available. Gotcha. Wait, why is Harem available? Did he complete his other thing? Fey Magic. Yes, he did complete this. Gotcha. Alright, then let me just quick save, and let's try ranking up the... loyalty stuff? Or should we go with Divine? Let's go with Divine, because Harem kind of sucks at stuff sometimes. Most of the time. Sure. Harem, get to it. Chop chop. And... new events? New adventures? Hopefully Jubilost didn't fail. Knock on wood. Fantastic. And Jubilost? You failed! How could you do this to me, Jubilost? Wow! I can't believe this. You had a 75% chance of success and you failed it. So embarrassing. Don't do it again. Please, don't do it again. Alright? You know what to do. Just do it. Don't fail me. Because I will eat you. Not sexually. There we go. Fantastic. The treasurer managed to organize a permanent exhibition for the artists at the capital. So, not a triumph, but still, I'll take it. And no new events still. Really? Alright, well, let's speak to Harem. I'm assuming he wants to deal with something. What? Oh, it's Balkan. Unfazed by the awkward silence, Balkan searches through his bag for quite a while. Finally, he pulls out a sizable brown paper bag. There you go. A little something from old Balkan. It's my turd. Oh, sorry, it says right there, it's an acerbic ring. I don't know what that is, but I'm assuming it's my turd. If you ever need anything in particular, just let me know. If you're not sure, I'll go home and think of something myself. My bones ache. Thank you. This will prove useful. You may go now. I would like you to craft something specific. Remind me who are you and what are you working on? I no longer require services. Craft me something specific. Balkan nods and pulls a piece of coal and a scrap of paper from his sleeve. He takes his time smoothing it out before giving another solemn nod. Running low in potions, oils and ointments, alchemical items. I don't know. Let's try... Potions? Sure. Bakken carefully writes something down on his scrap of paper. Very good. And if you want to buy anything else, just come around. Wait, but your lab is in, like, a completely different region. Oh, and while I'm here, there's a book I've always wanted to read. Of transmutations in bodily poisons in 3 volumes. I knew it! I knew there was something special about those books. Because we see them in, like, stores, like, randomly. And they seem somewhat unique. If you were to find it for me, I could produce something most remarkable for you. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Something that might even... Bakken cuts himself short. Oh, well, there's no use in empty words. But they say there's an ancient formula hidden in one of these books. Bring me the books and I'll brew the potion for you. I know that the old beldame, the old witch who lives in the swamp, had one of these volumes in her hut, gathering dust. She must still have it for sale, I imagine. As for the other 2 volumes, I have no idea. You might look at a magic shop or in the bookcases and locked drawers of the other alchemists if you can happen across their possessions in your adventures. Bakken grins, bows to you, and leaves the throne room with a shuffling walk. Bye, Bakken. Alright, so... Oh, another one. Oh, no, it's her. Oh, God, no. Oh, no. No. Ah, great, you are most worthy one. I decided I have stepped forward upon the path of the Master Smith, as fated by the perfect human. Since a rare few in these lands appreciate the aesthetics of the Vudrani, I've decided that my gifts will be made for you. However, even though my feet may carry me swiftly to the top of the mountain of perfection, on this path I shall need the help of someone tactful and dependable. Someone such as you, O worthy one. If you are ready to aid me, come see me at my workshop and I shall tell you my need. Please accept this fine item. It has been crafted according to the traditions of the Vudrani craftsmanship. Even in the impossible kingdoms, possessing something so precious would inspire awe and envy. Oh. I can ask her for something specific as well. Okay. The Vudrani throws back her head in laughter. You wish to ask something of me and you wish to ask of me for something specific? Please. How can I foresee which thoughts the perfect human will send into my mind? Of course, I can promise to fulfill your order, but if the perfect human wishes it, I will go against my word, and then everyone will say again, don't believe the Vudrani, their words are nothing but lies. And why would we want that? Wait, that's it? You're not gonna take my specific order? What are you working on? I am Shania the Tulip, oh worthy one. I walking the path of the Master Smith. Apparently not the wordsmith, but just the smith, with the perfect human as my guide. My creations are bright and varied as the flowers at Freet Emperor's palace garden, gathered from all the plains of the universe and delivered by the Peri, who desperately love the beautiful emperor. Oh, poor emperor, he cannot enjoy the beauty of his garden, for the heat of his breath incinerates everything around him. Whenever he sneezes, whole trees burn to ash. Great, thank you. But you, O worthy one, nothing stands between you and the beauty of my creations. I can make for you a striking sigh, fauchard, or a comma, filled with the laughter of lightning, or a sling staff imbued with the song of frost, or dozens of other ingenious weapons that the master of masters leads me to. But my greatest desire is to create a true masterpiece for you. I know not what it may be, but one day we will both find out, O worthy one. Great, thanks. I would gladly relate a story from my homeland that inspired me to create this, but alas, due to another pressing matter, I must take my leave sooner than I would like. Yeah, please, get the hell out of here, my god. That's it? Nothing new? Am I finally free to move on with my life or no? Seems like it. So, no new events, right? Still no, new quests? As far as I'm aware? Let me see. Right. Of transmutations in bodily poisons. I think we... Oh, do I not have one of the, copies already? I guess not. let me see if Bartholomew has something. And also, I think I may have forgotten to read this recipe. Yeah, grilled silver eel. So let's do that now. Bartholomew, do you have a book? I need to buy a certain book. It is this one. Part 1. Fantastic. Oh, no. Nope. Not my emeralds. There we go. Great. And I do need more camping supplies before we head out, but I don't think Bartholomew sells any, does he? No, get some, dude. Get some. Not some action, but get some. Please. And I guess since Jubilost is done with his treasure stuff, maybe we can switch him out again? Yeah, let's do it. Unless we come to a point where perhaps he would be better off as a treasurer. We'll see. Alright, so it seems that we might be able to do another rank up. Let's do loyalty. So that's with Christian, I believe. Now, we do have some other projects that we can work on that maybe I should have done, actually, now that I think about it. 25 days to restore the Talden Mines. 15 days for the trade agreement with Nivon. They're still gonna take a long time, though. Let's do this one. Sure. So that'll take 14 days. And we'll rank up Christian's stuff here. And that'll take 14 days. Let's do this. And let's hope I'm not... Oh. Okay, so I guess we got the first part of that quest done. Fantastic. And Ambitious Recruits is done, so that's that. Gotcha. Every time this results in a failure or disaster, lose 1 military point. Hopefully it'll never come to that. So he's awaiting me in my chambers. And we have a new visitor. Fantastic. And troublemakers. 85% with Ragongar. Not bad, and Christian can work on this. The Wise Man. A promising magician and scientist has arrived in the region from abroad. He is looking for a quiet place where he won't be disturbed. The authorities may benefit from cooperation with him. Unknown troublemakers are spurring people to rebel against their ruler. Rumblings of popular discontent can be heard from the capital. Advisors should either answer to the rabble-rousers or nip the rebellion in the bud. Let's go with Ragongar for this. Sure. And the Wise Man will send Christian. And these ones we'll have to address in our throne room. Alright, well, that was an episode full of jibber-jabber, so I do apologize for that, but, you know, it's not like we have any quests to work on, and I've been told that we do need to work on our kingdom management stuff a bit more, so, yeah, I decided to rank up our stuff up a little bit. Alright, well, that's gonna be it for our episode for today. I do apologize for the lack of action, but hopefully we'll get something sometime soon, like this visitor, for example. I'm hoping that this turns out to be something awesome, but we'll see. And we should also look into upgrading our barony a bit more, or rather the holdings a bit more. Yeah, but that'll have to wait until our next episode. So for now, thanks for watching and have a good breakfast!